So once again, we have black people confirming the stereotypes that are constantly thrust upon us. Here's my disclaimer. This video is going to be geared specifically towards black people. So if you're non-black American, you might want to exit stage right. Now, if you want to if you want to continue to watch the video, I appreciate it. But just know it's not going to be geared towards you. But you might notice this, or you might have wanted to say it and you couldn't say it. But I have to speak about it because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it, and I keep seeing it over and over again. And these two things with Cashapp and these things with the Atlanta TikToker, Keith Lee, I think, just confirmed what I've already known. So before we get too far into the video, like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video. So the past couple of days, this is Atlanta TikToker who does, I think his name is Keith Lee. He does food reviews. So he goes to Atlanta because he's hearing good things about the restaurants. And I think he went to about 7 to 8 of these Atlanta restaurants. And for the most part, most of them were good places. But 2 places specific, he had a bad experience. And the bad experiences stemmed from bad customer service. So in one particular instance, he said he sent his family over to get the food. And during the hours, they said that they were doing early closing due to a cleaning. But there were steady customers coming in and out. And then he went to another place where Candy Burris went, where he got denied service until they figured out who he was. Saying you had to wait a whole hour to get your orders, and that it's just some whole bunch of stupid BS. Is that the whole function of a business is to get your customers food and get their needs met. And if you can't do that, you close the doors that day. See, now we live in an age where people don't take pride in their work anymore. How many times do you go out to eat and the customer service is just shit? How many times do you go get your oil change and the customer service is just shit? How many times do you go to the hospital? How many times do you go to whatever it is, whatever business it is, unless it is run by an older male, black, white, or whoever, that takes pride in his business? Right now in our American culture, the customer service is shit right now. Don't even get me started on the barbershops. I mean, you got people coming in there late, smoking, wearing different outfits. Like, it's just there's no order and discipline and structure in these businesses as it used to be. There's no, the customer's always right like it used to be, where they would literally try to meet your needs at every point in the interaction and try to continue and persuade you to come back because the customer service was so great. So they're confirming the stereotype that other groups of people have when it comes to black people can't run a business. And this is a stereotype that, since we see this with this Atlanta TikToker that's going viral all over the internet, it's spreading the news. And so you're gonna have to fight through the stereotype whenever you try to run your business. Because people are gonna judge you and prejudge you off of the past. And you know what the fucked up thing is? They're not wrong for doing that. Most times they are right. See, other groups of people aren't racist towards you. they're not even biased towards you. They just know you don't know how to run a business properly. Most likely you don't. And so it's going to be a waste of money to even do anything about it. And so if you're a black person watching this video, you're trying to aspire to start a business, or you're the face of a business, you better run that shit the proper way, because you got to fight through a whole bunch of prejudices that weren't even your fault. How many times have you had a black mechanic, a black whatever, restaurant, whatever, and the service was bad? And that spreads to all other businesses. How many times have you witnessed that? And it's like, damn, like, I want y'all to do good. I want black people to be good at business, but you just statistically showing you're not. On paper, you're not. They don't have the same, Asian people don't have the same issue. You know what I'm saying? Jewish people don't have the same issue. So let's get into this Cashapp thing. And this is complete and utter debauchery right here. This is, I couldn't believe what, Kai was doing. And it shouldn't shock me, because this is just what the culture is. You take pride in struggling. You take pride in doing the bad and doing the wrong things. Women have sex and give you access whenever you do the quote unquote against the rules thing. So Cashapp did a live stream where he spent 7 days in jail. So we're normalizing and making jail cool. Can I ask you guys a question? Any group that is in power across the world, do they take pride in being criminals? Do they take pride in struggling? The answer is hell no. So why do black people take pride in being criminals and being prisoners? Y'all do know some of these criminals in prisons are damn near slave plantations. Go look up the Louisiana prisons. Like, black culture is so shit right now. Like, if you want to be successful and you're a black person, I can give you the blueprint right now. You know what the cheat code is if you're living in a black community and you want to be successful? Do everything opposite of what most black people are doing. Whatever the culture says you should do, be the opposite. That goes politically, that goes to money, that goes to, education. That goes to all of that. And I promise you, if you ignore and do opposite of what black culture is teaching you, if you do opposite of what black culture is doing, you'll be successful, but also you'll be cast out. Also, you'll be told to sell out. Also, you'll probably attract more white girls and more Latinas. Because apparently doing the right thing is only correlated to being a different group. Apparently being educated and speaking proper English has nothing to do with your intelligence. Apparently you're correlated with being white. It's the stupidest shit ever. You're correlated for being a sellout, for one, to know how to run a business and be financially literate. Like, black people today, the way you run governments, the way you guys are running Chicago and Atlanta at warp speed right into the fucking ground. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Which is just more evidence that you're confirming the stereotypes that other groups of people have upon you. And so at this point, it's not even a stereotype. It's damn near a fact. That is the fucked up reality when it comes to black culture. And that's my video. You guys like, comment, subscribe. Share the video if you like the video. And I'll see you guys on the next one. If you guys want to support the channel, all the ways you can support are in the description below. I appreciate you guys watching to the end. Stay focused. Get on your grind because times are getting hard. Peace.